So ever since I got back from the hospital, food has been on my mind. My metabolism is messed up by the chemicals I'm on, and trying not to lose the momentum that I had when I was, um, you know, getting my body kind of put together and um, getting away from being fat and all sorts of things. Um, so I got Garden of Life and Up Nourish. Um, and trying to get away from just the cheapest thing I could possibly get. But I looked at Kachava and I looked at Huel and I went like, no. It was like $79 for, and I think that was the subscription price for 15 meals. And if you eat out, I guess that doesn't sound like really bad, but I don't. But what I'm thinking of, in the past, I used to take 3 protein shakes a day, and that did seem to make a difference. And then I would eat one regular meal, and because you can't get all your fat, you can't get all your calories from protein shakes. But there was a protein shake that they were, a meal shake that they were selling at Kroger, but it would sometimes go out of stock, and that was a good one. But the Garden of Life, I looked for variety in the protein sources because I just been using soy protein or pea protein, just for the sake of having more money to buy books. Literally, yeah. I was like doing every little financial cheat I could think of to have the book money. And but now I'm not spending that much on books. Books I got recently, and I just noticed those. What's it? Um, Foundation for the Preservation of Mahayana Teachings, FPMT. Yeah, that's right. Those are also printed as you order them, so it has the day and the month of your order on the back. So if you're ordering books like that, they'll know if something happens to them if they're wandering around. They know who bought them. They So that's something to think about when you order books. Other books say they're in stock, and I think the Kala Chakra book may have been printed to order, but they may have been a little sneaky about it. So some of these books are on lists of, if you buy these books, you'll be on a list of people that they're going to kind of wonder about. Um, I think that is probably um, a good thing to keep track of. Why are these people reading these books? But it is part of our tradition too that you just find this stuff out as you go. That you find people that are studying this stuff, and then they tell you a story, and then you have to figure out for yourself whether that story is plausible or not, whether it's factual or not, based on your own understanding of what they're talking about. Now, if you've got experience with people, and the different types of people that read these books and stuff like that, but I buy my books. I didn't always pay to get into retreats, but I didn't make use of materials. I may have participated in the generation of materials that were stalled in publication for a very long time. That's karma, when you stall the publication of a book to the point that somebody who really needs it is doing without that book because whatever you've chosen to be your reason to stall publication, you've decided that that's better than their need. And I just, you're probably not correct about that. But anyway, if you were at a monastery in Tibet or Nepal, you would have a diet. It would be, butter, milk butter, tea, sampa, a little bit of flour, some sugar, very few vegetables. Sometimes it'd be more vegetables. I saw one video of they eat like some meat with their lunch. So you would have food issues wouldn't be so many. There's not so many food choices, so you wouldn't have so many food worries. In our world, we have so many food choices that it's difficult to figure things out. You know, I could do things so that I could have like 3 protein shakes and a bologna sandwich. And again, a bologna sandwich is a pretty good idea, hot dog or something like that, because it's the leftovers of other people eating meat turned into something that you can use to get some extra fat.